Alright, let me see if I can bring a little more levity into this after we learned that we are at the gate of Avant Horizon. Let's see if we can't find Frostfound, get some fuel up in this thing, and what is that even? What is that? It's not... Okay, now I have to go check that thing out. It is funny how sometimes things can pop on the map. Oh, you know what it is? Because the fog was there. That's why. But yeah, sometimes things can pop up on the map and you don't even realize they were there originally. Oh, I think I know where this is. Well, folks. Oh, goody. Oh, fun. How fun. Well, good thing I have an extra crew member. Chapel of Lights, because, yeah. You remember how I said I want some levity? Not anymore. Now we're getting the Chapel of Lights instead. God, and why is the music not even playing? It's so weird. It's like it wants to be dour in here. It's like the game wants it. Fruit of Fruit of faithful, gather in the shadows between the many candles. A bell tolls in the chapel tower. Cracked iron laughter. Beware, the isle is full of voices. Eat, but take nothing with you. Rich and red, they have shark steaks plucked from the sea, thin slices of cavern tuna, translucent and delicate as paper. Little crimson cakes flavored with cinnamon and coated with poppy seeds. Deviled pork kidneys and crusted bread. Gorge yourself. Leave the juices dripping from your chin. I now have the cannibal taint. It's gonna happen eventually. Give a nightmare to the well. Oh my goodness. I don't have a nightmare, but it's funny that it says scar you permanently and increase. Yeah, oh no, never mind. You can heal wounds. Gather intelligence. What occurs here between the darkness and the light? A smiling priest in a red cassock tends the chapel. The congregation are shy of light. They come and go in little ships, and it is strangely difficult to count them. Perhaps some of them are imaginary. Still, you note the name of a ship or two. The bell! Yes! You give chase. Then the air is hushed. You see the navigator shaking a smiling priest by the collar. It led me here. Tell me what it means. Look at it. Look at it. The priest disentangles himself as politely as possible. I'm sure we can find a path to put you on, my friend. He examines the sigil with the professional air of a collector. But we'll need your help in return. Pay a price. Our stores are running low. If we cannot feed our congregation, our mission must end. Can you provide? The fresher the better. Your navigator says nothing. He pleads for your help. 2 live specimens. Pay another price. The priest slips his arm around your shoulder. For you a lesser payment, he whispers. Post no guards on your ship tonight. Ask no questions. In the morning, perhaps you'd like to join us for breakfast. A red and white smile. I need 2 crew. Yeah. A new destination. The chapel's congregation are soft-footed. No one on board hears them come or go. In the morning, a crew member's bed is empty. You divide your crew's concerns. Later, you take part in a late, warm, red breakfast in the church's crypt. When you emerge with the smiling priest, your navigator hurries forward from a pew. The sigil, what does it mean? Who carved it on me? What did I do to deserve it? The smiling priest raised a hand. You are on a journey, my friend. Take one step at a time. I've seen your sigil before, carved in the ice at Frostfound. Go there. You will answer your first question. That will lead you to the next. The navigator's thanks are muted. He plods back to your ship. Before you leave, the smiling priest gives you a wink. I've lost one more sailor. Mirrors -2. Oh. Yes, now is good. Thank you. He stares at the railing. He stands at the railing, staring into the dark. He flinches when you join him. His sigil has been troubling of late. The next step. I'm sorry, Captain. I was remembering the Chapel of Lights and the Priest's Council. Frostfound, he said. You've been so kind. I hate to ask you more, but his sigil dims. It coils like a poised serpent. That looks familiar, doesn't it? We saw something familiar up north, or we saw something like it up north. Let's push off. We're in this corner of the map. Frostbound might be here, but I doubt it. I'm guessing it's behind us at this point, which means that really the only thing left to do is keep moving forward. In which case, we're going this way. God, where's the... Oh, is that a life perk? I'm not gonna fight it, yeah. Oh, is this Frostbound? Oh no, this is just the regular crow. Let's see, which way do we go for avoid the snowstorm? Ah, there's the music. Damn it. I wonder what that is. Oh. I try to avoid these snowstorms at all costs. We'll be slow for a little while. The yellow light glimmers for a moment, then fades. Oh dear God, we're almost out of fuel. And by the way, going slower actually is less efficient than going quicker. Oh God. Oh my God. No, we're not doing that. God of the roof, angriest of the three. He's as likely to crush you as to save you. But you could hardly be worse off after all. You'll require death. And Charlotte's. Stone is the kindest of the gods of the sea, but that's not saying very much. She has a great wound from which a river of blood flows. Win yourself in memory of her, perhaps she'll show mercy. Salt, the god of horizons and farewells. Who knows what he'll do? Whisper secret into the dark and see. I can use, oh thank God. Next time I'm not going to risk that, though. From now on I'll just use my, supplies. You can either risk it, and there's a chance it'll use one supply, there's a chance that you'll use up one supply and you won't get anything for it. But, on the other hand, you can also, what do you call it? You can also just use straight 2 supplies, and that's usually the best idea. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in a position where my fuel actually decreased faster than my supplies. Okay. Oh, Palmerston's Reach. There's brimstone on the wind. Oh my God, we're here. Hey guys, Mount Palmerston. Found the abyss, or the Duggan's Maw. Oh my goodness, hey. Chat to the folks about the Brimstone Convention. There was a revolution in hell, and the aristocracy of devils fled here. Here they plot in exile. Shark and a curse. They don't do us any harm. They stay up there, and we stay down here. If hell's fighting itself, that's good for us, ain't it? Yes, remember, that nice man with the knife wants me to give him, or bring back some souls. It hisses the reply you expected. Why is everything a hiss? Let's go up the crater. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but the road to the Brimstone Convention is paved with cinders. Up the road, do they admit visitors to the Brimstone Convention? Probably not. You never know, they might sell tickets. Okay, so just a little bit of backstory for those who played Fallen and those without. Hell exists. Yeah, hell's real. Um, yeah, that's really all I need to be saying about that. But, there was a revolution in hell, and the bourgeois were pushed out. Many, many of them have settled in London, of course, because that's where y'all. I mean, why wouldn't you? You're a devil. You're a fancy man or lady. Why wouldn't you go to London? It's nice. It's warm. It's dirty, kind of gross, but it's nice most of the time. Sometimes depends on where you are. But some of them stay here, which is basically it's a live volcano that the devils basically that most of the bourgeois devils stay in, and it's obviously guarded by the wistful devilress, the guardian of the Brimstone Convention. And you see Mount Palmerston like a toy, and the ruins around like gravel. You've come far, but the volcano's cones still rears above you. Rest a little before you go to the last half mile. The road to the crater ends at a brass gate in the crater wall. Beside it stands an oddly charming little cottage. It's thrown together with pumice and ballast, but it features honeysuckle. An equally charming deviless in a tea gown leans against the cottage wall, twirling a parasol and fanning herself. I am the guardian of this place, she remarks longly. You may not pass, but may I offer you a cup of armillaria tea? Armillaria? That's not one of the poisonous ones, is it? You're pretty sure it's not. I don't get what this means, the sufficiently long spoon. I'm guessing that's a reference to like some Faustian tale, but I don't know. Terror in a tea gown? No doubt she'd be much less pleasant if you tried to break down the gate. But just now she's a courteous, soft-spoken woman in a tea gown. The tea is hot and nutty and rather pleasant. She asks about your voyage. She's desperate for news of London, of its mists, its nights. It's sick, it's poor, its fires. She tactfully turns away questions about the Brimstone Convention, but shares some secret of the Neath. She'll come again, she says, next time you're here. Bring me a present, if you like. We've taken tea with the wistful deviless. Yay! Okay, let's pick up some fuel, because, seriously, cheap fuel I need. Also, oh wait, no, we're looking for Zoop or, actually, it's expensive. Sure. That'll get us home. A living thinking creature made this, or the sea made this, or both. Huh. Yeah, Zoop. Now that we've got some fuel in us, let's meander a little. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. What is that thing? Faustic Corsair. Oh my goodness. Devil pirates. Let's stick them. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is combat. Let's see. Honestly, easiest way for this. Yeah, like, as you can see, I'm barely even moving to keep this going. I think if you attack civilian ships, there is some repercussions, but I can't remember what they are. I think, like, maybe they're Admiralty, like, I don't know. I can't remember, actually. I think I only did it once, and I can't even remember what happened. Wait, do they have butt cannons? Like, aft cannons? Let's find out. Oh, I guess not. One more shot. I love the way that one sank. Investigate the hold. What did they take? Greased and grimy. Page from a journal. Until the sixth candle was extinguished. Now we all watched the flame as it stood up, as if it were on tiptoe, taller and bluer each heartbeat. The light grew brighter in the moments before it failed. So I saw the faces of all my companions, drawn in white as it were, as if they were already dead. Then the candle flame drew itself up like a dancer and was extinguished. dark fell upon us like a wave, and I heard the hatchlings uncoil. Oh my goodness. That was kind of disappointing, actually, considering the price. That was an expensive tale of terror. Yeah, we'll be going south after next time we hit London, actually. I don't think Frostfound is around here. Usually it's not here, it's gonna be like here somewhere. Although I usually thought it was further north. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't found it. Oh, found it. Welcome to Frostfound, folks! Or Bright, specifically. One of the two islands of Frostfound. Oh, God, look at that thing. Look at it. Just look at that. Isn't it beautiful? If I do love the fact that, I mean, top down or not, like, I love the fact that this game actually has true art. Sunless, Fallen London is awesome, and their writing can substitute even some of the best pictures, but it is nice to have something to, like, oh my god. Reminds me of something from, like, the old Bionicle games, like Kokoro. No spider out. Towers and ramps and galleries and stairs of ice, raised and spun like an architect's honey dream. Honey dreams, as those of you who played Fallen London would recall, are made from prisoner's honey, which they don't really explain how it's made in Fallen London. I will explain how it is made once we get there. No spider ever once wove so complex a web. The towers are utterly pristine, untouched by human life, but a pitiable encampment squats upon the docks. I will take tea with them, but first, allow the sly navigator to examine the tower. Penny, this is the Z, you see, he calls back. The Z risen up to be land. Ice is the soul as the Z. In ice we find the Z at her most exemplary. And he's off again. You leave him to examine the tower, staring up into the battlements, his breath dragon huffing. Dragon huffing! Oh my god, I love this. Where is he? Only a few minutes later you glance back and the navigator is gone. You climb the steps to examine the spot where you last saw him, his coat in the snow, his footprints end at the tower. You poke through his coat, find a brass telescope from the connaught, a much anointed chart, tobacco, and an alarming lot of lice. But the navigator is gone. You'll never see him again. Oh god, I know it well. I can show you, but the way isn't easy. I'm not taking anyone frail. You'll need ropes, crampons, skin, tents. And I'll want paying, of course. My bruisery is wearing rather thin. First, create port. Not all of them are Irami or Witherin. There's the odd researcher, the occasional deranged ice sculptor, but now and then a very cold, very sad rubbery man. Oh, but for the most part, an atmosphere of friendly rivalry reigns. Let's find out what happened to the navigator. Almost never remembered. He didn't exaggerate. The ice is slick as an oiled mirror. You need pitons and spiked boots to navigate the slopes, and a misguided foot will send great chunks of it thundering into the thirsty sea. The air bites like a bound shark. Your face is numb, your fingers stiff, your throat raw. The climb takes you around a sheer white cliff, the waters below swimming with shards of razored ice. At last, a frozen ledge. A vertical sheet of ice rises before you, reflective as a conjurer's glass. Engraved upon it, 20 feet high, is the navigator's sigil. Impressive, isn't it? The researcher says, dropping his pack. It's one of the old accords between Wither and Iram. It means almost never remembered. Your navigator approaches it warily. The sigil on his temple sparks with blue fire. He reaches out, his fingers touching the reflection on the ice, and his reflection lunges forward, whispering something in his ear. The navigator crumples in the snow. Oh! The plucky researcher says, damn, we're going to have a deal of time getting him back to the ship. You do. But you manage it. Back in your cozy cabin, you imbue mulled rum. Will you ever be warm again? Dear God, I got a wound. I need a doctor. First I need supplies, actually. Actually, veils, mirrors, iron. I need a pages guy. Right, I forgot. I didn't actually find Frostbound proper. There we go. Okay, so this has been very interesting. Oh my god, it's another snowstorm. Alright, we're going to touch a codex with her to resupply, hopefully. If not, we'll be making the fastest journey possible, because my terror is high and my hunger is high, and the terror is high and the stores are low. There's words written everywhere on codex. Actually, just one, just in case. Once we get to London, I'll end the episode. Censor's Arch. Also, what a name for the place, Codex. It shows that fire actually burns. That's so cool. What's with all the great gaps in the ice? I've always wondered that. What is that stuff? I guess it must be like peat bogs and stuff. The house in question. Northwest of Withertown, the house in question stands alone. House of the question stands alone. Here the initiates of the house make offerings to the three gods of the deep sea, and perhaps a fourth who is not a god. What does that mean? It is the one place in Wither where you can sometimes get a straight answer for a price. Oh, the drowned man. Off, man, hurry. We're close to London. Actually, I do like the sense that one of the problems, not even a problem, that's the thing. It's one thing that is both an unfortunate thing about this game and also something I love about it, which is the slowness and the pace of the game actually gives this a huge sense of scale that most other games, like big games, lack. When you're able to travel quickly everywhere, it kind of makes everything seem a lot smaller. And even at this speed, the Z seems huge. Like, just looking at like how big the docks are, the rocks, everything like that, the houses, makes it seem larger than life. Gather gossip, and you know what? I'm curious. Let's see if I have anything to give to the curator. Oh my goodness, I saw it once before. I saw it long ago when first I came here below. You guys forgot the curator, the first curator. He's asked us to find him the 7 colors of the Z. The driest of chuckles. My left eye is blind. Should I replace it with this one? It will be no blinder. Perhaps I will see within. It raises the hand with the hunter's eye toward its concealed face. No sound is desirable, but some should be. This is one. No sound is indescribable, but some should be. This is one. Let us not forget ourselves with its nuances, its reminders of marsh and gangrene and chrysalid emergence. Take this, it says. Its voice is ragged. It gestures at its side table where a spurred tusk sits. Pearl tiaras perched jauntily atop the tusk. Both of them are yours. That one was for Pelican, the color of deepest Z. And remember where we found this one, folks? We found the hunter's eye at the gate. Hint, hint. Yeah. Is there a Seymour Sunless? As well, oh my god, this is Irigo. The forgotten. A waiting pedestal. At its direction, you place the skull atop a dripstone pedestal. A stalagmite once, now carved with crockets and grimacing faces. Irrigo sparks crawl along it. For a moment, you forget what you were doing. Thank you, the curator whispers. Perhaps you have saved me from the sanatorium, and perhaps the emergency will be less painful. Its chest pulses feebly. You accept a single huge black pearl. The curator's fancies grow worse, but it pays well. I didn't need that thing anyway. Dear God, I still need 5 more. Apocyan, Cosmogon, which is forgotten sun, which is remembered suns. Gant, which is the color that remains when all others are eaten. Violent, which is self-explanatory. And I can't remember this one in Apocyan. Okay, let's head home. So yeah, we got Hunter's Eye and Avid Horizon, where a great gate stands. Can we increase mirrors? I have quite a few secrets. Might as well. Spend just one. I like them much more. It's spotty, but at least it's more white now. We're almost home. I'll end the episode there. Wow, they actually have a lot of group. I won't stop at Hunter's Keep. I'm afraid something might happen. That was an interesting journey, wasn't it? This time, if I set out, I will not forget the package. Oh my god. Do I have one of these? No, I still need to move. Souls delivered. What a presumption. Propitious and encouraging occasion this is to meet again here at the place which has been so very fortunate for us both. Allow me to shake you warmly by the hand, since you've demonstrated your unwavering commitment to fair dealing and honest conveyance. Very good, my patron will toast you. An encouraging leer. Here's the compensation, a bit of fuel, and a few barrels of biscuits. What a certain other captain is widely surrendered for the common good. I will take the good word to my patron. If I am a man of my word, we shall see each other again, unless a whale eats you, of course, in which case I hope you will not think poorly of me for wishing that we will not. Once more I find ourselves here on the quay side, which is, I suppose you might say, the lip of the well of opportunities. Let us both drink deeply from this well, by which I mean my patron has a task for you. Take a passage across the sea and bring back a little package. Or take a payment across the sea. Well, I have something sharp to say about it. Here's the money. Don't lose it. Bring the package back here. And here's my hearty recommendation that you avoid the ungentle attentions of the exiles. On if you return without the package, it is of no interest to my patron whether you've lost it or is taken from you. Good luck, good luck. Follow the theme. I will go there. Next. First, let's check out the Rosemont. Oh, sure. Tattooed courier pay well for consignment of Shintalak. Her skin is crowned with bright ink. Her smile is cocky. It makes admirable jewelry, but exceptionality. Two of the market's horse-masked attendants help her wheel the box away. I thought it... Oh, terribly expensive tea. Who wastes my attention? Do we need a doctor? No doctor. We need a cook and a doctor. Let's see here. Woohoo! Money! He scrutinized the chart minutely through a lens. He doesn't, you notice, remove the dark spectacles. Pass muster, he remarks. The usual fee applies. Hunter's Keep, of course. Ah, yes, the Brimstone Convention. A detailed report of a place of interest. Oh. With conspiracy. Oh god. Shepherd Isles. We do hear some peculiar tales of that place. Let's find out. Oh, I'm not sure what you. I'm not sure why you saw fit to trouble us with this nonsense. Is there anything else? Oh. Oh, good. Station 3. Interesting one here. This is my colleague, Mr. Villian, of the Ministry of Public Decency. Mr. Villian, this good captain's report is here. If you would care to... Yes, the fires are relit. Let us... There we go. Now only ashes remain, and it might have caused a lot of trouble. Thank you, Captain. We appreciate your discretion. Here's your payment. You need not trouble yourself any further in this affair. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. Curious matters are conducted. Huh. Curious and curiouser. We categorize it as a military installation, you know, although it has occasioned some quite vigorous debate. The nuns enter... I'm not sure I heard you correctly. Are you certain this is the report you wish to make? So be it. You've seen firsthand the rodent war. There's something about the undersea that breeds heresy and discontent. I'd rather think we need to send the Bishop of Southwark out for a good bit of Christian shouting. A million candles glow. The congregation gathers. You've seen where the service of the well is performed. Oh, we haven't yet. I hope you intend to tell me that everything is quiet. You've seen where the world ends. Beyond those peaks of ice, something is colder by far. God, can't wait to go back there. It is beautiful as they say. I doubt it. Poets are notorious liars. But liars make bad poets. A paradox, isn't it? Never mind your report. Codex. You've seen that one? The oracles look hungry. Or Prison Island, or the Not Oracle's larder. Well, secrets and prisoners are locked here. That's all of them. And we will leave it at that. Because Santa Claus is coming to town.